Hey, welcome back. Words to the wise man. You know how we do, man. Wise words from wise brothers, man. Because if you don't know, you will know. And if you do know, tell somebody to comment, like, and subscribe to the movement, man. Because when it get big, we still gonna let you in. I just like to, prolute letting see what we got going on for there. Because I'm just who we are, man. Words to the wise. We here for y'all. We here for the people. And y'all know us, man. We let y'all off the hook last week. I ain't gonna do the toast because the Baltimore mortician said I can't do toast and shit.
Nah,
So
you can't do them hoes.
I'm gonna let his ass do the toast, and we just go from there. Goddamn. So toast up to all the people out there. Holla at me.
Man, it's the peace, prosperity, success, reciprocation, elevation, and a whole lot of forward momentum. Clank, clank.
My niggas. Easy. Ugh. Ah. Say less. Y'all know how we do, man. I hope it burns your soul and got you ready for some talking, fellas. You feel what I'm saying? We finna do our thing how we
Oh,
do our thing, but y'all know us. Y'all know how we do, man. I don't know what LD at. Might pop in this, so he might not. But anyway, shouts out to my boy before we go any further. But y'all know us, man. We like to go ahead and check in, man. So what's up with y'all, boy? My boy Root talk about what's happening with you.
Still want to resign. And you know what make me piss me off about these jobs is they be asking questions back from 13 years ago. They ain't been in college 13 years. And you know that ain't even a real world question. So how you gonna put that in an interview?
You
Y'all be
grown in
doing
this
shit.
man.
We shit on purpose, bro. But all good.
You gotta compete with the young niggas, bro. You just gotta compete with
No,
the
I
young
don't
niggas.
know. Not when you going for a senior level position. The young
Oh
niggas ain't
boy.
got the experience.
Oh
So
boy.
why you asking me young nigga questions?
That's what's
put it
up.
in front of me. I bet that shit get done. There you
For
go.
sure. You
Thank you,
feel what
thank
I'm
you.
saying? You feel what I'm saying? OG, boy, what's happening with you?
Man, you heard Root talk, man. Look, put it in front of me. That shit get done, nigga. That's been my motherfucking motto for a minute now, bro. You know, we been
Since you was
having
a young nigga. That's after this.
hey, nigga been having some long months. So, it's been tough on your boy, but this weekend I was able to get a little relaxation. I got a little work to do. But we blessed. Again, we say it all the time. We ask for great challenges. So here come great obstacles.
Hey
So
man.
you wanna be great, you gotta expect a whole lot of shit at you, honestly. So it's either gonna make or break you. And if it break you down a little bit, you just gotta be strong enough to rebuild. So there you go.
Spoken like a true goddamn king, my boy. Because whenever you need some peace and relaxation, take a page out of this book. Go get you a fat girl. You feel what I'm saying? This is how I go. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it be. That's how it be. And y'all know me, man. As y'all can see, man, I'm in
Yeah.
bubbly spirits. I don't know why, because I'm finna go through a real good week. And wifey going out of town, boy, y'all need to pray for me. I got Waddy children. We gotta go back before school. We gotta make sure the ship don't sink while she gone. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, trying to send her off on the right note, trying to do what we gotta do for that. Yeah, I know me, man. I'm like a raging storm on the inside, but I'm just so calm, cool, collected outside. But it is what it is. Ain't nothing to be upset about. We'd have been in the position before. She done left me before. Nah, I'm bullshit. Let me stop playing. She done not. She didn't
This
want to
nigga
hold
here.
cases. And but now we do want to stress the people
Ass.
though, man, and all my married people. Y'all are two individuals, man. Please take your time for yourself to get out. Do some stuff you want to do. I ain't telling you to be trifling. It's not what I'm telling you to do. Don't go out here and be trifling. But get out here, do some fun, dog. Some harmless fun. Get out here, get you know what I'm saying. Feet in the sand, whatever the hell you gotta do. I don't care if you just go with 2, 3. They don't
Don't
matter.
be letting them freak ass niggas in Jamaica rub y'all down with the clay and shit. Don't be letting them do it. That shit is not for married women.
Hey,
Do not
real
let
life,
that man do
man.
it.
I'm telling you something. You gotta have a
Not
real
even
strong
your
brother.
feet. Not even
Listen,
your calf. None of that.
stop
Nah.
it, man. Stop it, man. Yo, as hell, bro. Stop it. But anyway, like I was saying, though, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a nice little week for us. But hey, stressful. But as long as I got weed, I'm gonna be all right. God damn it, you feel
This
what I'm
nigga here.
saying? That's how it's gonna be. But y'all know me, man. I've been thinking. I've been thinking. And it's hard not to talk about what's really going on around all of us at this point in time because we was kind of affected before I think we realized we was affected by what's going on. Now, not even say before we realized because what happened to niggas in the last couple of weeks ago, I've been following the show. It just really been a whole bunch of just bullshit, but life been life and shorter terms, long story short. You feel what I'm saying? So my first topic of discussion today, man, real life. And y'all let me know, man, what's going on, man. Is it really time for us to be concerned for our way of life here and how we live it? We watch people getting laid off. We watching people like y'all who've been successful, man, having stuff going for yourself. Companies doing budget cuts. You know what I'm saying? We're watching a whole bunch of shit go on. You feel what I'm saying? So is it time for us to be concerned about the way we live? Let me know.
No, but yeah. Reason being, you look at history, bro. It come and go like this, you know. Shit go up, go down. They got to deal with. Just thinking about how they feel during the Great Depression, where they weren't already making no money. Now you ain't making no money. Like you feel me?
You
Then
feel?
look how it gradually got up. Like we old enough to remember when gas was under $2. Like it's children.
What?
So that's my point. We see where this shit at today. We see how it's jumped up, came down. We didn't see how recession. We didn't see how a fucking global pandemic has changed things. So I mean, how I gotta look at it is, and I think everybody should kind of take this approach. You gotta realize it's a way of life. So you either again, you gonna have to change life, like we always say. You ain't ready for a change if you ain't gonna be preparing for a change. If you ain't gonna accept the change, your ass a fool. Because if you can't make the change, then you ain't gonna survive. Gotta survive.
It's true. That's true. We'll talk. Let me know. But is it time for us to be concerned?
No, I mean, because first of all, niggas should be living below their means anyway. What I mean by that is, if you make $85,000 a year,
You're right.
you shouldn't be living an $85,000 a year lifestyle.
For sure.
True.
For sure. Break it
And
down
that's
for me.
that's where y'all go wrong with it beginning with. See, if you're making 100,000, let's per se, let's break the math down. You make 100,000,
Mm-hmm.
you're probably taking home 70 of that.
Yep.
You should
Mm-hmm.
probably be living in the 45 to $50,000 lifestyle.
For sure. Uh, mm, mm. What if
Most
they don't like
definitely.
that 40 or 50 though? That what most people be at. They don't like that 40 or 50. So they be
Nah,
like,
see what this what
No,
this where it's at. This where it's at, huh? Let me fill in where Red was about to continue going. It's not that you don't want to live in that 45. It's that the shit outside of the priorities. Priorities is
mm,
45.
right.
Because
mm.
you gotta remember car, utilities,
Rent,
rent, mortgage,
mortgage,
anything, childcare. Those things are priority.
Grocery. Goddamn.
No,
the
Yeah.
hold on, hold on, hold
priorities.
on, hold
Yeah.
on, hold on.
No,
No, groceries are not a priority
no.
because how you eat can come in different ways.
Mhm.
What you need to eat per person is for you. So you really got to look at food like you would look at partying, buying clothes, buying weed, liquor. Because if you're a motherfucker who like some expensive ass food, nigga, shit, you got $150 for a one person meal all the time.
Mm.
You feel me? The
I feel
only
you.
it's only one like frivolous expense that actually has return, and that's gambling. And gambling is probably one of the worst vices or things that you can spend your money on
Right.
after a while.
Nah, I feel you. And like I said, to me, the only reason that I would say grocery or throwing it to us because when you get over that one kid, two kid, when you get to that three, four kid, oh yeah, you got to start budgeting this shit. It don't matter what you talk
Yeah.
about because the whole eating out shit. Because like you said, it's two
Hmm.
things. Food is broken down into two categories to me.
Yep.
It's what we spend on the grocery, and it's when we decide to go out to eat because we Americans don't give a fuck what you say. You gonna go out at some point in time and have a meal out on the time. You are. You go get you some Chick-fil-A, something. You go get some of the stupid shit that you know the shit ain't good. You know the shit ain't gonna hit for you, but you gonna buy it anyway. So I feel like to me, I don't think this was a good question for us because is it time to be concerned? To me, you should have already been goddamn concerned. To me, you should have already been on the edge. You should have already been looking at this shit ever since, like you just said. OG, we went through a recession, nigga. We was not that young. You feel what I'm saying? We was teenagers. You feel me? Going through this shit, watching our people work hard as hell. You ain't notice how your people started to pick up time. Your people started to, damn. Our mama went to night shift. You feel what I'm saying? Doing the recession type of shit, like,
Man, my folks still in there, might get their retirement, they social security. They was like, damn, we went from thinking about getting our Social Security at 57. Now they didn't push it back to 70,
You feel me?
67. You
Come
feel me? Type
on,
shit. To the
come
point where
on.
we don't even, when they say don't, us don't even think about it.
You feel me? Don't even reminisce about shit. Don't even think about this type of stuff. And if you out here and you let Trump or whatever this administration got going on, and you let these people rather what's going on, you been lost. You deserve to get kind of fucked up in a sense because there are some casualties in war at all phases of the game. It's some people that get fucked up just regardless of what's going on. And I'm not by any means saying that y'all should have been prepared for this shit because there's something out there greater for you. You just don't know it yet. And that's just facts. It's hard to swallow right now. Trust me. I get it. I done been without a job. I done been without being able to do some shit. I done been without having a job, can't work the overtime to get the extra money. We done been in all types of situations. But at the same time, you should have been concerned about your way of life when you started to make money for yourself and do things for yourself and make sure yourself was straight. You feel what I'm saying? Which, like I said, that's a great segue for me into our next point because I think this is often misunderstood. Because when you think about something as far as like adulthood and being an actual fucking adult, being able to actually take care of yourself, it's a crazy thing to me. Because the question is, and I'm gonna face it to y'all is, and this is great because y'all are single men without children. Do you does adulthood start when you start having children, or have you already been in this shit? It may get harder when you get children. Don't get me wrong, but does adulthood really start? I mean, do you really have that? I gotta do this factor now until you get kids. Let me know.
Where you want to go first?
Oh yeah, I got it. I mean, no. I mean, adulthood starts when you start taking care of all your responsibilities. When all the responsibilities is on you and only solely on you. Like you, your rent due is on you. That car note due is on you. That insurance due is on you. Getting food to eat and putting the house to groceries on you. That is adulthood in itself. That is being an adult. Now, having children is an added responsibility to
Mm,
adulthood,
mm,
which makes you grow up in a different aspect of an adulthood. But adulthood is when you get responsibilities.
mm. I like that. I like that. Because I think the answer to this question also is like, nah, I was an adult way before I got kids. Now I would say this for most people who have to go through this. When you start having kids, because most of y'all be out here fucking around as if y'all can't have kids or something. Oh, what the fuck is
Yeah.
going through y'all, man? Y'all need to be fucking around like, oh, that shit ain't gonna happen to me today. You feel what I'm saying? And once those kids are bestowed upon you, now there's a sense of responsibility that you have to do shit. Now you gotta
Mm-hmm.
have a car. Now you gotta have a job. Now you gotta have a house. You feel what I'm saying? Now your responsibilities that you supposed to already had before they got here. Let me get this straight. Let me bridge the gap. You like Ruth said, you supposed to be taking care of yourself, paying your rent, paying car. You supposed to be doing all this shit before children even became a thought to be even in your life. You feel what I'm saying? At least for most of y'all, you should have already been thinking about this. The problem is we started fucking at 14, 15, and we ain't thinking about how much it
Mm-hmm.
costs to have a kid. So by the time you niggas get to 20, you done had one kid, two kids. You know what I'm saying? You done fucked around and pumped
Yeah,
out a
nigga.
couple babies. And now you looking crazy and think, oh man, now I'm an adult. No, nigga. Once you was able to go get that job, start paying for yourself, get off your mama and daddy fucking shit, whatever they got going on, get off mama titty, stop hanging in daddy pockets. You feel what I'm saying? That's when you became an adult. You may not realize it because y'all just kept waiting for that safety net, but a lot of y'all don't realize, and especially in the black community, oh, that safety net get taken out. Yo, at 18, what they take? When you're
So
18, oh, your ass go to work. Your ass can go do something. You finna get the fuck off around here looking stupid, looking crazy, and not doing shit around this bitch. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I don't know. G, let me know, man. Does adulting start when you have children?
No, nigga. It don't. But you irresponsible ass niggas out here who, like Hump said, y'all in, you still going to mama to take care of your ass when she hit the fan. You still going to daddy for the money, even though you got your own money because you don't want to spend your own. For everybody who got them, still in them positions and your ass 25 and up. Under 25, you still could be in school probably. You still could be making some young mistakes. I give you that.
Use a baby. Use a baby.
25 and up, if you ain't got a roommate and paying half for some bills at least, if you ain't, man, got a little something shaking, you working a full time job, living at the parents' house, throwing them like 400 a month at least type shit. You doing something. You ain't paying your own car note, daddy still pay your car note. You
Bruh.
you just your money just free for you to go travel. Your room
Come
always
on.
gonna be your room. Come on now.
I
Like
want to know the
look,
life you living. I want to meet your parents.
for
Secondly,
my
first
dude,
another thing I'm put on there too. At 26, you ain't on your parents' insurance no more.
no more. It's over with. You have to get
At
your
26 is over
own
with.
insurance.
Health
Got
insurance.
to.
You got a stupid ass nigga. Health insurance. You
Yes.
feel what I'm saying? Like real
So
life.
yeah, look, it's so many folks that utilize that, but again, like I was saying before, bro, if you ain't gonna be ready for the change, if you ain't gonna be understanding that at 25, 26, if I ain't got no full time job, if I ain't looking to be trying to think about where I'm gonna be at 30, because that shit come fast, and I
Woo,
guarantee you, with
woo.
I'm gonna tell you what's very unfair to everybody right now. Everybody in the world had to experience this, especially Americans. We have 2 years of our lives taken from us. No progress. Zero.
Straight up, down.
2020, 2021, nigga, halt.
Over with. Over with.
Whatever you was doing, that's what you doing. Period.
Yeah. The global pandemic, nigga. Like I still don't think people realize the added effects off of that. You feel what I'm saying? But to me, I think it should be a point in the case of the matter. We definitely got to talk to these niggas about what you really should be doing and honestly how you should be thinking about when you having these kids. Because you got to think about it. Once people start having kids, and this is why we got so many fucked up people in the world, especially us black people. How many people you know now, like, man, my daddy wasn't there. My mom will go. This, that, and the third. You got all this stuff. When y'all niggas start deciding y'all start having kids and y'all start fucking, when you start fucking so soon, that's what's wrong with us.
Yeah.
We get to touching that little pussy. We get feel on them little titties. And it's over with. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we jump in. Like shit. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. You feel what I'm saying? When you first got some pussy, you was like, I gotta have this shit in my life. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
It
I
ain't
got this
even
shit.
that. But it ain't even that though. Because even if you do start fucking, you have to have the discipline to know, hey, this is a reality of what could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
But
oh,
see, a lot
Product
of us
of
lack
my
that.
actions, nigga.
Yeah, a lot of us lack that knowledge of the product of the actions that this is gonna happen if you keep trying to do this and playing with fire.
yeah, oh, ain't gonna get burned.
Every time it's
You right.
playing with fire.
You
Every last time it is
you right.
playing with fire.
You right. I'm telling you that because you not you right. You definitely right. But I think that's just because it comes to the awareness. Because like I said, we didn't realize that puberty when we was coming up as teenagers, how much this shit really mean to you. Like especially men. Y'all need to stop listening to these women to say today, oh no, 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 no. Nigga, you are the key. Nigga, you gotta put the baby in her. You know what I'm saying? You gotta shoot the shit in there. All the babies is in your nutsack, nigga.
And you, my man, chooses boy or girl.
You
I
make
don't
the
know how
G. You
I
make the
don't know
mate.
how God made it, or if it was left ball boys, right ball girls, something
Nah,
like that.
nigga.
Nigga, I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know how the fuck this shit is the case, but and I'm want you
It
to
gotta
though,
be.
fun. But I'm just saying though, fun fact of the day though. Do you realize that the male sperm determines how the woman's pregnancy is gonna go as well?
In what
Do
what
you
aspect?
really? And because you got to realize the healthiness, however healthy the man is, he's necessarily putting a seed, and it's basically a chemical reaction. Because you got to think, if we
It
healthy, you
is.
hear women all the time say, "Oh, well, I had no problem during sex. I mean, during pregnancy." And you have some women say, "Man, I was fucked up. I was losing all kinds of stuff." That's because the dude, i.e., one, wasn't taking care of himself.
Hmm.
He wasn't eating right. He wasn't working out. He was smoking, drinking. He was doing all the bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? He just so happened to get you pregnant. But if you get with a nigga, and think about this, you get with a nigga who's taking care of himself, who's doing everything like that, and his sperm is actually there, he full, he lively, all the other stuff. He doing what he got to do, and I mean actually doing what he got to do. Your pregnancy won't be as bad as you think it would be. I just learned this
But you
shit
have
not
to
too
you have
long.
to put that in reverse. You have to put that in reverse too though. If she ain't healthy and
That's
he
facts.
is,
That's facts.
It's the
She eating
reverse.
Taki sandwiches and shit.
Yeah.
But
And
but that's true though. You're right. But not. But he's saying. I think Ruth talking on. He touching on if she get pregnant or if she before she get pregnant, she eating them
she
chicken wings,
eating Taki
fries, and shit.
sandwiches. You
You
hear
know
me?
what I'm saying?
Taki
But
sandwiches.
once you get and then but two though, this is one thing we always got to give women a nod for. When they get pregnant, they gotta drop all them vices. They can't be smoking weed. They can't be drinking. They can't be eating
Yeah.
out every day.
They
They can't
still
be
be
eating all the
smoking
sugar. I'm talking
weed.
about all the
I
way
mean,
down to the
I'm,
sugar.
all I'm saying is, like you said, it depends on the man, right? But also depends on the woman too, because if
Still
she
very
unhealthy and he healthy,
yeah,
that seed gonna make her healthy, because it's
for
gonna
sure.
reject all those cravings that they
All that
want.
shit. Yeah, it
It's
is.
going they might eat it, but it's gonna make them reject it.
Thank
Their
you.
body's gonna reject it because the seed is more healthy and it's gonna expect the
Telling
same
you.
type of food that that man had.
But that's just facts, though. You got to think about that. But then the thing, too, though, the reason why I want to touch on that, too, though, is fellas, because like I said, I didn't know this. I'd have had two kids. I didn't know this shit at all. You know what I'm saying? But then when I started to think back on Chad when she was pregnant, when she had Bella, I was doing a whole bunch of shit. I was like, when I was 25, I was 26, 27. So I was eating a whole bunch of just shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was doing a whole lot of shit. And her pregnancy was up and down in the beginning until I could figure out what she needed. By the time we fall around and fuck around and have Tristan, I was a lot more healthy. I was working at UPS overnight type shit, so I was in shape. I was throwing them boxes around. I was doing all that bullshit. I was eating healthy because you got to think we was eating on a budget. We had just moved back to GA and we had just got in the crib, so we wasn't eating crazy. I was doing all the stuff mentally, all the stuff, and I'm telling you, her Tristan's pregnancy, she was just it was smooth, even all the way to the point where this nigga was born his baby phase, like their first 3 6 months, their first 6 months, you know, the baby's crying all that shit. This nigga was the easiest baby. I mean, the easiest baby. He only cried when he was hungry. You feel what I'm saying? He only was upset when he was wet or he couldn't get to sleep. He went to sleep on his own. But Bella was the polar opposite. I mean, the polar opposite. We had to put her to sleep. We had to let her cry herself to sleep. You know what I'm saying? We had to do all that shit. And I need people to realize that this is necessarily just like I said, a good segue back into your adulthood. Nigga, if I had been better as an adult before I got my baby pregnant, then her pregnancies wouldn't have been as bad. But I was a shitty adult. Not granted, I did my responsibilities. Don't get me wrong. I took care of myself in the financial way. I was making my own money. I was doing all that. But health wise, I didn't give a fuck about that because you got to think I was just coming off being an athlete. You know what I'm saying? We was around. You got to think OG Taylor. We was doing shit every now and then. You know, we go hoop hard. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
was doing
we
shit
weren't working out
but
consistent.
we wasn't working out
Yeah.
consistently. We wasn't doing all that. We smoked way, you know what I'm saying? We was on blunts heavy then.
Woo.
We smoked way more than you feel what I'm saying? We did a whole
Garcia
rooftop.
Vega hate to see us coming, boy.
But I'm just saying, Rudin was on the same shit. Cause that's I tell people all the time. That's the only nigga that smoked me on the table in my life. Between Rooftop, John, and them boy, them nigga had me in the club sleep on the tape. You feel what I'm saying? But we was doing that type of shit as a lifestyle. We wasn't just doing this shit one night out of the week. We finna go to the club. We had meetings at the green table, nigga. We was rolling up.
It's a daily
God,
thing
Jesus
before I
Christ,
go
we
to
was
work.
rolling. Man, and niggas finna go to work, niggas finna go to class, niggas finna do all kind of shit, and we just doing this shit. So I need people to realize, and that's the whole part of the show, is yeah, we gotta deliver the message to these folks. I got to realize what the fuck y'all got going on. They gotta stop doing this shit, and like you said, real talk, it's a realization, it's a reality, nigga. You can get a girlfriend. You can fuck around and not necessarily derail your whole stuff, but when you put babies and stuff out here in the world, life is real now. Because like I said, it no longer is a I do this. It's a I have to do this now.
Mhm.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I gotta
Like
do this shit.
life becomes concentrated because now every small thing that affects your world affects others' world.
Oh,
And and I think the biggest thing that a lot of people don't take into consideration is the fact that if you're not a considerate being, if you're selfish, if you're self-centered, a narcissist, you're if you're
too
any type
giving.
of unwilling to take responsibility, hold yourself accountable, having a child is going to test every bit of those aspects of your life. For a nigga that don't got no kids, I got three nieces. I mean, I got two nieces and a nephew,
You
and
know,
plenty of
you know,
godchildren.
you
Nigga,
know.
I love kids. Want kids of my own. Should have had a few out this motherfucker. But with that being said,
No, you shouldn't have stopped saying it to yourself.
I understand what a child in your life does. You feel me?
For sure,
Like
man. Sure, man.
if you don't understand that after you have somebody that's fully dependent on you, your broke best friend that's always around,
Broke as hell. Always want to do something. Woo!
you are its sole purpose of being here is you, nigga. And the other motherfucker that you did the tango with. Y'all two motherfuckers is the only reason why they are here. They did not ask to be here. Us three here. He said one point, we ain't asked to be here.
We just won the race.
Boom. And all of us wasn't the fastest. There you
Hell
go.
no. You
My
feel what I'm
bad.
saying?
Red was.
I'm
You
gonna say
wouldn't.
we
You
was
That's
the
true.
was.
That
fittest.
is very true. That
Red
is
I
very
was.
was
true.
the
He did
first.
beat it. He was 2 years.
Yeah. Red was first.
That
Red was first. You a second, nigga.
is true. That
I
is
was
very, very
second,
true.
nigga. For
True,
sure.
that is very true, nigga.
So,
I
but
was last in, but hell, I made it 3 out of a million, 10 million, 1,800 million niggas. You feel what I'm saying? I
no,
made
no. No,
it.
look. But look, that's me knowing y'all a little bit better than everybody else. I know you.
No,
You feel me? That's all I say.
nah, real life though. But like I said, though, man, like you just gotta be an understanding. I definitely love, like I said, this is why I gotta give you your flowers. Man. Love talking to y'all about stuff that makes sense, bro. Because the message gotta get out here, and we gotta talk to these people. We gotta let them know verbatim, like what the fuck y'all got going on, man. Like take all the shit, all the jokes aside. Yeah, like I said, we smoke, we drink, we do everything we do, but y'all gotta understand, man. We some responsible motherfuckers. We some not to say everyday perfect people, but it's a lot of niggas out here like us. They just get fucked up because life be life. And y'all don't know whether or not you should be concerned about the way we living. Like I said, when you get Donald Trump, people like this in office, it is what it is at this point. Y'all might as well suck that shit up. Donald Trump gonna be the president after the nigga got his ear blown off. You should have known it. You should have known it. I mean, I'm
No,
just being real.
you should have known that when, for one, nothing against Kamala, but she wasn't the people's choice. She just
No,
got
Yeah.
appointed.
she got elected because she was
She
a
got
VP.
appointed. No, she got appointed because she was the
Right.
VP. So it was kind of like some people felt bad because they didn't get to actually choose the candidate in the primary on that side because it was too late.
Yep.
True.
And also, first of all, you just got thrown in the middle of the race, which you expect. They've been running for months,
You feel me?
and then you
So,
just get thrown into it. So the chance of a slim picking, but also
nah.
you got to think about the education of the people around them.
It's a lot of dumb fucking people out here. Whoa, it's a
I
lot of
mean,
niggas that didn't watch it.
if 2020 didn't show y'all anything, it just shows you how people really think, or
Easy.
if they
But
even know how to think.
nah, they don't know how to think.
This
Critical
nigga
think.
stepped in office and said, "All right, day one, let's make changes."
You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
And did
Yeah.
everything he said he was gonna do. Donald Trump, the realest nigga we've never seen that was
Oh,
that had fair skin.
but you
That
niggas
had
need to
first
learn.
skin.
Niggas really need to learn how stuff works. Yes, he stepped in office. Yes, he signed all them executive orders, but they
A
only valid for
Republican.
30 days.
He's the
Yep.
president, nigga.
All
They only valid for
Republicans.
30 days.
He is not the Congress.
Right.
Not the Congress. Shook some
Like
shit up. You feel what I'm saying? But that's
now,
another topic for
it
another
can do some damage, but it's not a law.
real life. And like I said, end up be just so we can say went to our next thing, dude. If you was just not concerned about the way you live, you lose. You already been lost. And if you ain't realized that being an adult nigga is when your nuts drop and you had to go to that motherfucking leasing office every fucking week, every month and pay your rent, had to go to that motherfucking utility company, pay your fucking bill, go to this cell phone company, pay your fucking bill, pay that goddamn car note, pay that goddamn car insurance. Yes, nigga, you have been an
Pay
adult.
them taxes, nigga.
As
Pay
Ooh.
them
men, as
taxes.
black men, motherfucker ain't getting
Yeah.
a break on nothing. Shit. Like taxes. Niggas been owing tax. Boy, I'm telling you, you know the first time you became an adult, nigga, when you owed on your taxes.
All them taxes. Boy.
Think about it.
Right, you
Mm-mm.
weren't trying to file to April 15th. Then I
Nigga
wait
trying to
till
run
April
for the
15th.
gun.
I filed this on April 15th. You know how like some of them boys, their first day open, they filed immediately. Mm-mm.
You feel me?
You like I wait till 15.
Come on
Mm-hmm.
though. Come on
Nigga, I
though.
still like. Look, I ain't even looked at my W-2, nigga. I feel like
I
that,
wait till
nigga.
15. You done had a W-2 for 3 months.
You
I wait
feel
till
me?
15.
Nigga ain't even opened the envelope yet. Goddamn, nigga ain't even tried.
Ain't
Look,
downloaded it, ain't did nothing.
that's another episode in this on, nigga. Because I swear, when you get to a point where you gotta pay every year, nigga, and you ain't got no other like income and shit coming in to circumvent, nigga, that's a whole episode.
No, but we all know us, man. We're gonna be right back with our sports talk. We got a lot of shit to talk about, man. I already but shouts out to my boy, cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Word to the wise, but we back, man. We had a fucking DJ in the group the whole fucking time. Fam, nigga, woo. What I'm trying to tell y'all, but we're finna take off on y'all. So better get on this train right now. Otherwise, we just swing back around and pick y'all up. Y'all know how we do, man. Word to the wise. We back again, man. Words and wise brothers, man. Because if you don't know, you will know. And if you do know, tell somebody, man. Y'all feel what I'm saying? We are here. Y'all know us as men. We couldn't have a men podcast without talking about a little bit of basketball like Curtis Blow. Yeah, shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. But nah, real life. Y'all know we gotta talk our sports. We gotta talk our shit. We talking our shit. And I heard this question the other day, and I knew as y'all as being sports connoisseurs, we could bounce this off of each other, man. Then I'll make it even easier for y'all. I'm gonna make it harder for y'all. This is what I'm gonna do. Because they said if there was no Michael Jordan, there was no LeBron James, there was no Kareem. And I'm gonna throw Kobe in there too, because I know that's the easy choice for me.
You
I know
motherfucker.
it's the
You
easy
gonna
choice for you niggas to pick. If those four basketball players never touched the basketball, who would be the GOAT?
all right, since you gonna take Kobe out the fucking pot. Viewers, that was not the original fucking question. So with that being said, what we had, Red, we had
Magic,
Magic,
Bird,
Timmy D,
Timmy Duncan.
Bird, and we
Babyface
said, all right,
assassin?
then you gonna have to start throwing in Shaq,
Mhm.
Steph Curry,
Steph?
and then always, the old school niggas. I just don't count them niggas, but you got to
But
count the
but the
Bill
top
Russell
three, the top three is Magic, Timmy, and
And
Bird.
Bird. And
and
Bird.
Bird.
I
'Cause
think
ju-
Bird.
that's just what it is. Because
Period.
Magic was the first interchangeable nigga.
True. He was first also rookie season came in one, you know what I'm saying? They won the shit be rookie season.
And he
You feel me?
played center
And
in
he
one
was
of
the
them games
Finals
in the
He
finals.
MVP
played center in one of them games. You
and
feel
the
me?
pivotal game in the
Exactly.
final.
Yeah.
And
Bird might have been the coldest white boy we had ever seen.
I think Larry and Magic both got what 3 MVPs, 4 MVPs, something like that. I think
Yeah,
you
and,
but
got
and
at
they was
least
going
three. At least
and
three.
they was going back and forth with each other. That's what made it
and
even better.
how many ships Bird got? I think Bird got 3 or 4
He
ships
got three.
himself.
He got three.
And
Or
then
four. He
what
might
two
got four.
Finals
He might got
MVP?
four. He might got
They
four.
got 3 or 4.
Three or four. Because you got to think in the 80s, you got to think the only person that won outside of them was
It was the
the
Celtics, the
Celtics,
Lakers, the
the
76ers,
76ers,
and the Detroit Pistons. Them the only
Pistons.
teams that won.
Yeah. And the Lakers won most of those.
And the
But
Pistons only won one in the 80s, I
in the
think.
80s. Yeah, in the 80s. They started out the 90s train. You feel what I'm saying? But needless to say that I seen that question the other day and it was like, hmm, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard because, like you said, though, I agree completely with the Magic Bird Timmy D because Timmy D may be the most underrated player we've ever seen because niggas really don't be throwing him in that conversation. They don't really
I'm
be
throwing them in
giving him
there.
no love. They don't really be thinking. And you think Tim Duncan, 5-time champion. He went what 2, 3 time Finals MVP. He got
Yeah,
league MVPs. He got
yeah,
Defensive Players of the Year. You feel what I'm saying? He
yeah.
got All
Mr.
Star.
Fundamental.
And he got the stats to match it.
He got to stash the match. He top 20 in scoring. He top 10 in rebound. You feel what I'm saying? What top 10 in
I
blocks? You
think
feel what
he
I'm
the top 10,
saying?
top 15 in blocks. Yeah, somewhere.
Rookie of the year. You feel what I'm saying? Like he had all these accolades. And how many people talk about Timmy D? And the only reason I took Kobe out because Kobe a fan favorite. Because the first person popped in anybody's mind when you say there's no Mike, there's no LeBron, there's no Kareem. Oh, it's
It's
Kobe without
Kobe.
a doubt. It's Kobe without a doubt. Like without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like
And
I
to,
don't
and
give a
to
fuck
most
if he was robbing to Shaq for 3 years. I don't give a fuck about that. You feel what I'm
Wow.
saying? You feel what I'm saying?
and,
Fuck
and,
it.
and to
Don't get me
most and
started.
to both, Kobe is a carbon copy of Michael with a better shot for the three.
Yeah. I mean, carbon copy. You feel what I'm saying? R.I.P. to the young black mama. But you gotta kind of take him out of to make it more of an interesting conversation because, like I said, it's easy to throw Kobe in there because rightfully fucking so.
He
Kobe
deserved
Bryant
it.
was very deserving of that. You feel what I'm saying? He scored what 20? He scored 20,000 in two jerseys. Like
I really don't think folks realize as much as I'm a LeBron fan and LeBron my GOAT, I can defend Kobe and even argue the fact that it might go LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, then LeBron, Mike, Kobe. I can
man.
argue that
I've
because
seen that
it's
argument.
And then a lot of people
and
too, though, they don't give Kobe this credit. Kobe the one, I think, in my opinion, Kobe was the one that made Mike quit. When he gave that nigga 55, when he was on Washington, sit your old lad down. This is not your league. I don't give a fuck who you are no more. I'm Kobe. You Mike, nigga. The fuck, nigga, I can play with your ass. If there can't nobody else play with you, oh, I can play with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, once he
Yeah,
gave
I
Mike
see.
that
See,
55,
Jordan knew it was about over with. He might have made it to the wood, but when AI crossed him, he already knew what time it was. He was like, hey, I only
man,
got a couple more
these young
years of
niggas
this.
coming. These niggas
These
from the
young bulls.
96 class.
shit. If we saying that, we got to throw in Penny too. 'Cause Penny
Mhm.
and Shaq, he was like, oh shit,
I
yeah, we
mean,
got to stop bullshitting.
but you gotta realize too though, because you gotta think Penny and Shaq, they when they went there in 94, 95, when he took off and he came back, he tried to come back for that half a season. They put his ass out. And then he went 96, 97, 98. Because you gotta think in 96, that's when AI, Kobe, all them came in. Ray Allen, Steve, that's when all them niggas came in. And you had to think,
Mhm.
like Bruce said, when rookie AI crossed Mike ass, like, ugh, pull up
But
in
the
your face.
76ers, but the 76ers weren't winning shit.
It
The
was
Magic was winning shit. You feel me?
No, I
So
feel you. But I'm just saying though, you got these type of niggas coming in. These are killers coming in. 96 had a lot of killers in their class. You feel what I'm saying? It was killers.
whatever the year Penny came out, my nigga, you had a 6'8" guard, nigga. You got the next nigga up. Hey, I'm gonna stand on that my nigga. No matter what. Shout out to the Memphis nigga, bro.
Man,
That
shout out to
nigga,
Memphis
they ain't
State,
know,
man.
they
Memphis
ain't know
State.
what the fuck was finna happen, bro. If
Hell
Penny
no.
ain't had no fucking injuries, got to get that what that shit called the microscopic shit.
Yeah. And his knee, but
Oh,
he, hey, ain't gonna lie. But it was thing too. I'm surprised nobody brought up anybody like you gotta think the KGs, the AIs, and all them. The only thing that kind of separate them from like the GOAT conversation to me is that I think they really just played in the wrong area because these niggas was raw players too. I just think they played in the wrong area. They couldn't beat none
I
of them big
mean,
time niggas.
nah. KG slides up, just like Steph slides up. Steph ain't in the GOAT conversation because we took out four niggas that's truly in the GOAT conversation.
True,
So KG would slide up, Kevin Durant would slide up.
true.
Uh, who else?
all them niggas
AI,
like from
AI
Like
still would be far back in my opinion. Shit,
five from 5 to 10 and sliding up. That's all that really happened. But
5 to 15,
five
five
to
to
15,
15.
they just
yeah,
sliding up.
that's true. That's true. I mean, because you got to think it's a different dynamic now. It's a different game when you got these cats involved now. So I'm like, you feel what I'm saying? These ain't tripping about it, but it was an interesting comment to come throughout that team. And that lead me to my next conversation, which I thought was funny though, because you hear a lot of the older basketball players like, man, all y'all niggas want to do these triple step backs and the crossover tween and doing this. Let's see, I want to have this deep bag, and you didn't need that. And I'm thinking like, um. I don't know, old nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of these old niggas try to come. You know, I seen Tim Hardaway go on Gill and shit. He be trying to talk a lot of shit like, well, y'all giving all the old basketball players. Michael Jordan was playing with a bunch of plumbers and carpenters. He had a couple niggas that had some skill. The rest of you niggas was trash. Okay,
That
fuck,
was in
we
the
done
80s.
with the 90s, bro.
That,
We
that was
done with y'all niggas.
the early 80s, yeah, the 90s, you started to see the real athletes of what they were supposed to be. Because about from 90 up, in my opinion, that's when you got everybody who wanted to be like Jordan
True.
starting to come into the league. So, that's everybody who been watching them since they've been in high school and they didn't made their way up. So, I mean, we can say Jordan's playing against plumbers, but you also can look at it with LeBron. You playing against a whole bunch of niggas who love you, bro.
It's true. I give you that.
Like like
Idolize your ass.
idolize,
Mhm.
idolize, and we seen Jordan take 2 years off, and we seen him cut it short because of internal turmoil. We know what happened.
Mhm.
Is
True.
as much as them niggas didn't like mesh as a organization, can we talk about the GM who he fucking hated?
Fucked it up.
No, no, no. Jerry Krause is a great GM. You got all these fucking players, my nigga.
I'll give you that. I don't
What?
say he fucked it up because he's stupid as hell. He should have brought Phil back. Them niggas could have ran the fucking check out, boy.
If his fat ass didn't, if he knew how to talk to people, it would have been okay. That was
But
the issue with that man. I guarantee you.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure of it. But that leads me to my question though, and I thought it was real good because niggas saying all these niggas got a bag and they don't really need one. I'm thinking like, you are crazy. So is having a bag really overrated? I don't think so.
Nigga, no.
I don't think so. I
When has
think
it ever
it's
been a problem to have multiple ways of scoring in basketball? That's the objective of the game.
that's what I thought. Because they like to say that they're doing a lot of unnecessary moves, a lot of unnecessary dribbling, a lot of this, a lot of that. And I'm thinking like, well, if you got niggas who can move better on defensively, you gotta outsmart these niggas. You gotta trick these niggas. You feel what I'm saying? It's a letting you score. You feel what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people like you look at the Kyrie Irving and you like this motherfucker can score basically in any way, shape, or fashion. But would Kyrie be Kyrie without his bag? He would not.
He okay, so Kyrie is the perfect balance of I can dribble as much as I want to,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna dribble as much as I need to. He is that perfect balance. Um, but you also gotta realize this. Back then was a much simpler game. The game was also ran more of a team game versus an ISO game. And in so much space, they was running plays in the paint, my nigga, to get mid range jump shots. That's not how the game played. Uh, but then you also got to look at shit like this. Tim Hardaway, you 6 foot. When you played in the '90s, you had a lot of teams who starting point guards were sometimes even shorter than you. What you think you would have to do with on a nightly basis? The starting point guard is 6'3", 6'4", 6'5".
Really
You don't
put
think you don't think you're gonna be dribbling a lot, my nigga?
even if you think about it in this regard, a prime D Rose, 6'1", 6'2".
Who? Nigga, no. D Rose 6'4". What are you talking about?
I thought he was 6'3" at most, maybe.
No, D Rose is 6'3", 6'4". Niggas
Yeah.
is not no.
But I'm just
Tim,
saying, dude, you talking
Tim
about, but he
Hardaway,
was one of the,
no.
but you got to think about it, dude. Just to coincide with your point, though, niggas have size, and not only do if they are small like you, these niggas are exceptionally athletic. You feel what I'm saying? These niggas are exceptionally fast, strong. This nigga got a
Rajon
bag out of this
Rondo.
world. You feel what I'm saying?
Rajon Rondo. What you gonna do with him?
You feel what I'm
At six
saying?
foot 6'1" and with long arms, play great defense on your ass. And look, his bag crazy, but he keep it
Sure,
simple, but still get ugly. You feel me? He's talking about he get ugly with that bitch. But you
sure.
feel me? Like, nah, bro. You if you want to be successful, you tell me a guard specifically who don't got a bag who starting. He ain't got no bag. You
Like,
crazy.
to be a starting point guard in the NBA right now.
You crazy.
You gotta have a bag. Even anybody really, I think I won't even say you gotta have a deep bag, but you gotta have some moves to be relatively on the floor. Anyway, you got some people out here who is just definitely 3 and D. This nigga just D up, put that nigga in the corner, he just shoot all day. I got you. You feel what I'm saying? But when they get to the playoffs, you get to these nitty gritty teams. Jamal Murray just can't. You feel what I'm saying? Let Jokic do everything. That nigga gotta come alive. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta think a lot of these niggas who you think don't have a bag, they really do. They just playing in the system like you would think. You feel what I'm saying? But ultimately, when it's Jamal Murray time, it's Jamal Murray time. You feel what I'm saying? He's a perfect example of me of a nigga who don't use his bag because he got an all-star player, but he got one. You feel what I'm
Look,
saying?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Y'all play sports growing up too. So you gonna understand what I say. What I mean when I say at the point of a pro, you're supposed to have mastered the fundamental, or at least be close to mastering the fundamental.
Okay.
Dribbling the basketball is a fundamental of the game. If I cannot put you in the game at 7 feet, even, and you can't grab a rebound and dribble the ball up the court without hitting your foot, knowing your spacing, your size, your stride, why are you on the court? You're supposed in any sport. That is what I expect. As a nigga who wanted to be a professional, who at one point in time I had that bitch on a string, nigga, I still hadn't mastered dribbling.
Mm.
You supposed to at least been able to at any point in time catch the ball, dribble between the legs, behind the back somebody and just go up the court. Even without a bag.
I don't
So
need you to be
I
just be like you can't just get ripped
yeah,
easily every time you try
Nah.
to
nigga
rip.
have control. You feel me?
But that's why you're in the NBA though, and I love this
But
too. Though.
that is the point though. That
Yeah,
is where Tim Hardaway is trying to say you should just be able to use that and get a bucket. You can. However, the game that we're at now, nigga, you gotta have a little sauce about it.
you
You
do.
got
Because like I said too, though, I think just the biggest thing for them, they think that they got the same type of athletes that we got now, and that's not true.
yeah,
Like
they ain't got the same athletes.
they don't got the same type of athletes. So you could have done a lot of stuff to tween go buy a nigga to go. You know what I'm saying? To go lay it up. You could have did that in the 80s and the 90s. You try to tween to go lay it, man, nigga. Giannis gonna take your shit off the backboard, go the length of the court, dribble 4 times, and dunk
And
that
dunk
hoe.
that hoe.
You feel what I'm saying?
Or
Like,
get that hoe up and go catch a oop.
you feel what I'm saying? Even if you talking about a Rondo, he gonna you gonna try to do your little nice little. He gonna rip your shit behind the back, get to the middle of the floor.
Behind the back that hoe.
I'm just saying though. You feel what I'm saying? Like this type of shit is real. So having a bag is definitely not overrated in today's game. Having a bag is really a necessity for you to be successful, and that's just
You
my
gotta
point
be
of view.
able to if you can't create fucking space, if you can't create your own shot, that's all a bag is. You don't gotta have a deep bag. But even Tim Hardaway had a bag, nigga. He
Yeah,
perfected two crossovers, nigga,
boom,
that
boom.
you don't know what he doing with that bitch. You feel me? So yeah, freezing niggas up. I'm talking about Iceman code. So it's like if you gonna talk about not having a bag, nigga, your game, you have a bag. Like you got counters off of your move that made you good. That's all you
Wonderful.
need.
I mean, this is
Great
facts.
shooter. That you got a hezzy. You a great shooter. You got a and niggas think you finna shoot that bitch. You feel me?
Look,
Like
like niggas know you're a 3 point specialist. They ain't gonna just let you sit there and shoot threes all the time. You might get a few rounds based off the offense that your team run, but that's probably like
nigga,
2 or 3 a game
Yeah,
that you
look,
just get to
look, look.
catch and shoot. Just
Y'all
literally
niggas
catch
from
that bitch and
Atlanta,
shoot.
bro. Just think if Kyle Corver had a hezzy and could really hit that hoe.
you feel what I'm saying? If Kyle Korver had a hezzy, dribble one, dribble
How
step
much
back,
better that would have
it
made that
just
team?
goddamn, that nigga would have been killing people. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
That would have
think
made that
about
team
it.
so much better.
But that's why you have players like Stephen Curry who will you think like, oh, that nigga got it back because you can't let that nigga shoot. He can't make two in a row, and you think yeah, you fucked up. You
Mm-hmm.
fucked up. You make two in a row, you fucked up. Look at the Olympics.
For
You
sure.
get what I'm saying? Can't do nothing with the nigga, and I love this shit. Shouts out to the little documentary that just came out on Netflix. And nigga KD said, yeah, all that chemistry gonna help y'all guard Steph. It's not. All that shit going because what people don't realize during Steph doing all his shit, guess who was wide open? You had a Kevin Durant, you had a LeBron James, Joel was cooking in that same very game. You had a couple of cats, you had all these cats. Steph just brought the shit home, really. D Book just hit it, you know what I'm saying? Like you got players that I don't think nobody gonna ever be able to do nothing with because they got a bag. And that's just facts. You feel what I'm saying? So kill all this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Let all this shit go to the wayside. And to me, that was a perfect segue into what we like to call bitch of the week. Because Tim Hardaway, I don't like that. I need you old niggas to sit the fuck back and let these young niggas get their clout and their glory, bro. You niggas was great. Don't get me wrong. But y'all could not play in today's NBA the way you think you're gonna be able to play. It's not gonna be like that. These niggas ain't sitting around everybody inside the three-point line. We running a shell drill. That shit don't work in today's NBA. No, bro, you got to extend your defense, nigga. Or Steph gonna come, two dribbles over half court, shoot it. Dame, two dribble past half court, shoot it. You feel what I'm saying? And they gonna cash that hoe. You feel what I'm saying?
in rhythm.
And they gonna do this
Yeah,
all game,
and it's close to
all
50% of the
game.
time. It's close to 40. They in the 40%.
They ended 40%. You got to think about it. Steph done got the most 3-pointers, and he is running away with this shit at this
Yeah,
point. You know what I'm saying? Do you realize that the top five previous to this, what a couple seasons ago was Reggie Miller and all them niggas? Reggie Miller's number
yeah.
5 now. You feel what I'm
Steph,
saying?
Steph, Clay, James Harden, and
Dang.
Ray Allen.
I'm sorry,
Nah,
Ray Allen. I'm sorry,
Ray
my
Allen.
fault, Ray Allen. But you gotta think, they ain't coming. You gotta think in a couple years. I'm just saying though, bitch of the week to me, like I said, Tim Hardaway, sit the fuck down. We done with the 90s, man. We done with y'all. Y'all had y'all glory time. Y'all had y'all stay. You niggas could play. We give you all the respect to the game. But I'm tired of these niggas, Tim Hardaway and Charles Barkley and all these old niggas. Sit the fuck down. You niggas could not do and handle these NBA players the way that they are. Are they softer than y'all mentally? Yes, because everybody ain't doing cocaine in the fucking locker room. They get hyped.
Chill out. Chill
Everybody ain't
out.
smoking cigarettes and punching poles in the fucking parking lot to
E-
get ready for my goddamn
Everybody wasn't
basketball
doing
game.
cocaine now,
Man, fuck
bro.
out of here, man. These niggas is
Charles
weird.
Barkley wasn't doing cocaine because
You don't
basically
know what the fuck.
that's Zion.
First
That's
of all, no, I'm gonna tell
Zion.
you like this. You don't know what the fuck Charles Barkley was doing, cause that nigga crazy. And he ain't just country crazy neither. That nigga on something. Don't get me fucking wrong. Don't, that nigga Charles Barkley was on some bullshit. Don't be trying
The
to
nigga from
excuse this shit.
Alabama, bro.
I'm
What you
just trying to
mean?
tell you, dog. I'm just saying, bro. That
Yeah,
nigga was drinking some corn liquor or something before the game. Niggas ain't doing that shit no more. You feel what I'm saying? That's all. Who else got a bitch of the week?
I got bitch of the week. Any Twitter X account that got a fake avatar, and then y'all sit here and be hating on like a LeBron James. Like you try to call out everything negative about LeBron James. Your whole page is just straight hate LeBron James.
Why?
Why you gotta have a fake avatar? Why you can't even
Show
put a
your
picture of
face,
yourself
man.
out there?
Come
Show
on, man.
your face.
Show your face. Come on, man.
But that's any account like that that's doing it and hating on anybody professional.
Them burner accounts. I'm with
So I'm tired of
you.
seeing it.
Unanimous bitches. All y'all, everybody. You feel what I'm saying? OG, you got a bitch of the week?
I ain't got no bitch of the week, man. I'm trying to be positive. I ain't had to call nobody no bitch this week. So
That's
I've been
good,
thinking.
man. That's good. Because your ass need positivity this week. And if you ain't doing that shit all you love, need positivity next to my boy. And we got us a nice, interesting week this week. But like I said, it's neither here nor there. Prayers always been up for that. But like I said, for all y'all bitch ass niggas, sit y'all ass down. Because this week, this and that is going to be a little different. Y'all know I like to fuck with y'all. Y'all know I like to fuck with y'all know I like to fuck with y'all. Y'all ready?
I'm finna be on some bullshit.
I am. I am. I just want y'all to know beforehand, I'm definitely going to be on some bullshit. All right. Here we go. And I just, because it is a survivalist instinct, I think niggas need to learn how to survive. If you were stranded on the island and you don't know what the fuck on this island, you don't know what the hell around here, right? What's more important, your food or your water?
Probably
Water.
fire.
Your water.
Water is always gonna be most important.
Probably
Okay.
fire. I'm going fire. I'm throwing that shit in there, man.
You
Cause
gotta
if you
choose
get some,
between food and water.
nah, nigga. Cause if you got water, what if we on like a saltwater island, nigga? I
You
can't
gotta
drink
learn how
that
to
water,
filter that.
no
You gotta
way.
filter it
Got
out.
an irrigation system, my
Fire.
nigga.
You gotta
Yeah.
get you a fire, nigga.
You
If
don't
I
need
can't
fire to
create,
you don't need fire to filter water out.
You don't.
look,
You
You don't
don't.
look,
need fire to
What
filter
if you
water
on a
out.
listen,
tropical island and it don't never
listen.
get cold?
That sand ain't gonna do enough, bro. Nah, bro.
What
Listen,
happens if it
you
don't
need
never
some.
get
You
cold?
need.
You just
You
gotta
gonna need
fight
some
and you
fire,
let
bro.
niggas know where you at. All right,
You
that's
need.
fun. All right.
You need some fire.
Here go my next
Boy.
thing though, because I'm not gonna put fire because that's one of the essential elements of life. What about your weapon or your shelter?
Shelter. The fuck?
You can make anything away.
Anything.
You
Anything,
make
weapon.
anything.
For real, you can make
A
anything.
wrench, nigga. I got a
Anything can be a
monkey
weapon.
wrench about 2 feet
You can make
long, nigga.
anything go. You gonna
You ain't got no
kill a
bolt
deer,
that
nigga? You
big,
gonna throw a
nigga.
wrench at a deer, nigga? You gonna throw a wrench at somebody to eat, nigga? That's what you gonna do?
See,
Hey,
oh, you are we still talking about survivalists?
If you stranded,
yes,
if you stranded,
yes,
Huh.
because I can create a trap for that deer and take the
And
wrench and
run
knock his ass out.
knock his ass out, boy.
See, you got no.
Tie a little rock or something onto the end of that jump, make it a club or some shit. Come on, bro.
Travis,
You
Look,
could you could set up a nice little trap
he
for
ain't being
Bambi.
ingenuity. His ingenuity ain't clicking right now, really.
oh no, boy, that nigga said I can set up a trap and I can knock his ass out with that wrench. This nigga here, boy. Y'all are hell in the hole, boy. That is funny. All right, last one, bro. Here we go. I'm gonna let y'all off the last one. What's the worst way to die? On a sinking boat or a plane falling out the sky?
Ooh, ooh.
A plane out the sky, because a sinking boat, you could probably figure out. You could like try to find something to float on, try to swim. Falling out the sky, you
Ah,
ain't got nothing. Ain't nothing to say. You just better just hold on for your dear life. That's it. You ain't got no help for nothing. It's
ah.
just, hey, do it on with you, and then it's just you falling. Ain't nothing you
Dog,
can do to save
that's
yourself from
cool.
that. Sinking
That's
boat, you can find something to try to float on,
But what
something.
if you can't swim, nigga? And what if you fat as hell? What
Nigga,
you
that's
gonna
why you
do?
gotta find something to float on, nigga. Did you not
hey.
hear what I said? You can
All right,
find something on
so
that boat that can make help
I'm
you
a
float.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to be going against the grain, Red, because I'm a argue for the sinking boat because I think both of these are very fucked up. I'm just gonna go and put that out there. But if sinking on a boat, my nigga, you have to literally watch that hoe slowly fill up with water. Look, get to the different levels up. That bitch, you know that bitch filling up with water. Then it's
But
gonna get to a point. Look, it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna become mass hysteria. Look, mass hysteria on the plane gonna be horrible as fuck because everybody got on seatbelts just going down, going crazy. Nigga,
at
you
least,
got space to run around and try to fight to a lifeboat and shit
at
because
least
they
you
trying
have
to
that
get to the
chance.
boat.
But at least
Oh,
you
This
have
shit
that
is-
chance.
we men, women and children first, nigga. We is not on
Okay,
that goddamn
okay,
boat.
you put women and children on the boat. I'm fine with it. But you have the time as a man to sit there and craft something, think of
Look,
something before
Look,
that
but
get
look,
boat
now.
sink.
to make this bad, we in the middle of no fucking way. It ain't like no little island you gonna
Nah,
float to.
but you
Nah,
gotta
nigga, you in
think
the
No,
middle
about
of
it
no
too.
but
fucking
you
way.
still got a chance to try. You got a chance
Hold
to try to
on.
figure something
Even
out.
if you,
Then,
hey, look,
but
the
watch
he,
this, watch this, watch this. Look, watch this. Gonna be the bullshit though. Watch this. If it do what the Titanic did, right? Sink, crack, all that shit, nine scatter shit, and then do that big ass plunge down that pull everybody down. If you
no,
ain't on top of some shit already, my
nah,
boy,
OG, I'm gonna kill you like this. Think about it though. Even if you in the Arctic though, and your ass floating or something, right? You floating in cold ass water, bro.
you
Your ass ain't
gonna
going nowhere. You
die.
gonna freeze to death. And what happens if you're in tropical weather? Your ass gonna get ate by a shark, nigga.
Potentially, you might get ate by some shit.
You gotta think about it. Or like Rutal, like you said, you gonna be on the flotation device. Your ass gonna be floating at sea, nigga. You gonna be hungry. You gonna be
What if no, no, look, now look, what if you been floating, right? And here come a fucking storm. What that shit gonna do? Look,
Look,
you gonna be on top of this bitch thinking, oh shit. Look, you just gonna see a wall of water, nigga.
all y'all missing my point. My point is, I got
Dead.
a fighting chance. You
You
ain't
have
got
a
no fighting chance in the plane.
you gonna
on
have
the
a
plane,
fighting
dog. Hey, you
chance
know
to
what's
die
funny though?
slow, nigga. I do
What's
not want to
funny though?
die slow, nigga.
Hey, I
It's
got a
gonna be
fighting
instant though. You
chance.
gotta think about it though. When you hit the ground, you're gonna be instant. You gone. You out. You
Right.
know
You ain't
what
got no
I'm
fighting
saying?
chance. You ain't got no fighting.
I don't want to
Leave
die slow,
like
bro.
it ain't.
I don't want that slow,
Y'all
bro.
saying a whole bunch of what ifs, but there's also a
You
bunch of
know
what
what
ifs can
is?
go right.
Ain't know what
No,
is
it
going
could.
right,
It's
nigga.
what ifs
Nah,
could
because
go
what
right.
you gotta think about it too though. Like I said, and it made a great point. We gotta wrap it up show y'all because y'all made some hella good points. So that is true. It's really a fact of the matter is the difference between the two is you want to die fast or do you want to die slow, which is worse to you. That's basically it when you think about it in layman's terms. Because On the plane, you die instant. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it, though. Your ass die instant. On the boat, like you said, you might be able to survive. You might got a chance to make some of yourself. You feel what I'm saying? But where you at in the ocean, you fucked either way, dog.
Fucked. If you ain't
Either
nowhere
way,
near no civilization, you're
you
fucked.
fucked either
Look,
way,
you
dog.
might be blessed for the rescue helicopters that might have spotted you first, potentially. But you better, man, pray that it ain't no tropical storm, no just middle of the ocean storm coming through that bitch. Dog, you done. You better hope it ain't no great
So
white that's like, ooh, what's this?
but you finished though. Then you have to think though, even if it worst case scenario, you just floating on this device. You ain't got no food, you ain't got no water. And if you in the middle of the ocean, I'm just saying though, if you in
They
the
eat your
ocean,
shirt.
this nigga say eat your shirt. You in the middle of the ocean, you gotta think the current just gonna be taking your ass. By the time you make it to land somewhere, floating upon some shit, your ass gonna be through. You feel what I'm saying? But to think about it though, that's just fine though. Y'all know I like to fuck with y'all in long ways. But hey, to be quick, we gotta wrap it up. OG, my boy, you always gonna leave something to think about for the week. Give him something to think about.
If you ever in a survival situation, don't eat your shirt. Not just playing. My bad, my bad.
Yeah,
Uh, uh, get you some rest. We
shit
need it.
like
It's
that.
essential. You'll go crazy without it. You'll die without it. Get you some rest.
Nah, for sure,
Rest
for
up.
sure. Root out, leave something sizzle on their brain, my boy.
Man, can't change. You can't create a new reality with old mentality.
Mm,
Mm.
mm, it's nice. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Nigga, your black ass, you been a fucking adult. It's time you act like it. Just say. That's for men and women. Because a lot of you soft leg motherfuckers out here, y'all think y'all looking for a daddy. Ain't we ain't y'all daddies. We your partner, motherfucker. There's a difference. I'm not just giving you unconditional love without one getting some pussy or some money
Yeah.
out your ass. With that being said, man, y'all stay good. Y'all stay tuned, man. As always, if y'all want to talk your shit, come talk your shit. If y'all want to do what y'all gotta do, y'all let us know what's happening.
Nigga.